Let's go!
Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back. This is vlog number 17, and today we are going to talk about the scale. That motherfucker, I cannot believe my weight went up. Oh my God, I'm going to jump off a bridge. This diet is the worst. I've been in a calorie deficit for 4 days and have not lost any weight. Oh my God. Does that sound familiar? It sounds familiar to me because I've been a coach for a good minute now, and not a month goes by without some discussion about the scale, usually with a female athlete. And we're going to talk about the biggest issue, in my opinion, with the scale. And I'm going to give you guys some tough love when it comes to that little bastard. So, I've heard time and time again some people preaching that you should not get on the scale. I'm going to say it flat out. I'm going to be as honest as I usually am. That's fucking dumb. It's dumb. It's stupid. If you care about your health and well-being, your body weight is one of the main indicators of that, of your health. Okay? I'm going to start my ramblings off with an analogy, guys. You want an analogy? I know you guys love my analogy, so I'm going to hit you with one. You want to talk about avoiding the scale, right? Because the scale it makes you feel bad sometimes. You have an emotional link to it. And you feel bad when the scale shows you a number that you don't like. Well, I equate the scale to your bank account. Now, sometimes, you guys can probably relate to this, sometimes when you look at your bank account, you feel sad, okay? You feel mad, you feel upset. You're like, well, God damn it, I've been working really hard. There should be a lot more money in here. Where is it all going, right? But no matter how upset your checking account makes you, no matter how sad you get when you look at those 2 digits, or those 3 digits in your checking account, you would not go a week or 2 weeks or a month without checking it, would you? If you answered yes to that question, you have bigger problems than the scale. But the point is this: you don't check your checking account for a month at a time. Guess what? You're probably going to go broke unless you're balling. And at any rate, even if you're making a lot of money, it's still not a wise choice. Where am I going with this? The scale is like your checking account. You might not like what it tells you, but the scale doesn't give a shit. It's a machine. It's giving you completely 100% objective feedback. It's data, okay? It's telling you that either you're losing weight, you're gaining weight, or you're maintaining. That's it. There should be no, you don't want to go a month without weighing yourself. I don't care how it makes you feel, because you might, I've done that. Guys, I'm never just talking out of my ass here. I'm always speaking. One time I decided the scale was making me too upset. I was getting too emotional about it, so I stopped weighing myself. Guess what? I gained like 8 pounds because there was no repercussions for falling off the wagon for my binges and things like that. Sometimes you need that cold, that emotionless feedback like that from the scale, and it's not telling you that you're a piece of garbage. Your body weight is not an indication of your worth as a human being. We talked about this, and that'll be for the body. There's going to be a body image vlog at some point, but I'm talking about the scale today. So it's not giving you feedback on your worth as a human being or how great of a person you are. It's telling you how much you weigh. We don't always like what we see on that scale, but you need to use the scale because it's one of the most consistent ways to gauge your progress, and that's just it's simple fact. So I know it's easier said than done, guys. You can't be emotional about the scale. You can't be. You just can't be. You can't have an emotional link to your diet, and you can't have an emotional link to your scale. Okay? You got to be like Mr. Spock. You got to be rational. You got to be logical. You got to look at that number and understand what it means. If it's going up consistently, you need to eat less and move more. Okay? If it goes up one day after a period of it going down, don't freak out. There's so many things that can affect your body. There's so many variables when it comes to your body weight. There's carb intake. There's sodium. There's, your glycogen levels fluctuating. There's stress. There's food volume in your guts. How much poop you got in you at any given time. And of course, for you ladies, there's Shark Week. When Shark Week rolls around, the body just goes haywire. And I know that because I've coached a lot of ladies. So don't freak out when the scale goes up or down, no matter what your specific goal is. Detach yourself emotionally from the scale. Understand what it is. It's just data, okay? You can't get emotional about your bench press or your squat, so don't get emotional about the scale number, okay? Work on, and this is something that I try, and this is just, it's always a common theme here. It's a work in progress. I don't expect you to just turn the switch and be like, well, I don't give a shit what the scale says. I'm just going to keep on keeping on. It's going to take a while. My suggestion to you guys is to weigh yourself every single day and record those weights. That way, you can record trends. Like, I know for me, I know why my weight spikes up. I know why it does it, because I've recorded my weights my body weights for years now, every day, and I can see fluctuations, and I know now if my weight jumps a pound or two overnight, it's not because I ate, a lot of calories, it's because I ate something with a lot of sodium in it. Or maybe I'm not as regular as I normally am, which I'm pretty regular. I know that's TMI, but I know some of you guys think that I eat nothing but Starburst and fruit snacks and Ho-Hos for my diet, but I actually do eat vegetables. That video is coming soon as well. But yeah, so that's it, guys. Cliff Notes is this. As always, easier said than done. But detach yourself from the scale emotionally. Understand that's just data, but it's very important data. It's really, really important. And I'm not talking about the stupid BMI index. That shit's so outdated. But I'm telling you, you need to keep an eye on your body weight at all times. At all times. And I know this might be one of my more controversial vlogs, but I'm speaking from experience here, guys. I used to be attached to that scale and that number, and I used to let it would ruin my day. Straight up fucking ruin my day. But you can't let the scale do that. You can't let food do that. You can't give away your power to these inanimate objects. Okay, guys? So thank you for watching, as usual. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully I didn't upset anybody, and this should incite, I think, a much better dialogue than some of my other vlogs, because this one I think that a lot of people can relate to. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay strong.
Let's go!